Yo, what up? It's the Blog Mama coming to y'all like I know how, man. Listen up, man. Hopefully, I can put this issue to rest. Talk about the last 2 days been watching First Take, talking about Calvin Johnson or Randy Moss or Calvin Johnson. And I think the question is unfair to one of my top two receivers in the league right now, which is Calvin Johnson. My favorite receivers in the league are Larry Fitzgerald and Calvin Johnson. I think that it's unfair to compare right now Calvin Johnson to Randy Moss. Who would you have in their prime and stuff like that? And I agree with Skip. That question is really like, it really even shouldn't be a question right now, because I'm saying, let's take last year. People were, comparing Andre Johnson and stuff like that. I mean, it's always goes who's hot now, but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves and start comparing Calvin Johnson, who I love as a receiver, 1 and 2. I mean, he's phenomenal. He's a phenom, but let's not compare him to Moss as of yet, because, well, when is Moss's prime? His whole career? Like, Moss's prime was for as long as he stepped on the NFL field. That's his prime. It's. I mean, I don't see why they're doing it. In fact, I pulled up the stats, and they're saying, who would you want? Calvin Johnson or Randy Moss? Calvin Johnson, this is his 5th year in the league. But I'm going for his first 4 years, and I compared his first 4 years to Randy Moss's first 4 years. And I'll go out on a limb and say it. Randy Moss, before I bring up any stats, Randy Moss was a Hall of Famer after his first 4 years. Why? Because he broke the NFL rookie record for passing touchdowns, and he's been to the Pro Bowl 3 out of those 4 years. 3 out of 4 years. Now, okay, so let me go to Calvin Johnson's stats. He's only been to the Pro Bowl once. He's never had over more than 12 touchdowns in these seasons, in the first 4 years. And, everyone's in all uproar now because he has 9. Great, congratulations. I'm a big fan of that. Hopefully he can, continue the success. But I'm saying, if Calvin Johnson stops playing football today, he's not going into the Hall of Fame. Randy Moss, after that 4th year being a 3-time Pro Bowler, setting all kinds of records, he was going to be a Hall of Famer. Everyone knew that. In fact, Randy Moss, in his first 4 years, he never had less than 10 touchdowns. First year, 17. Second year, 11. Third year, 15. Fourth year, 10. Calvin Johnson, you guys probably will be shocked at this. His rookie year, he only had 4. His sophomore season, like they say, 12. 2009, he had 5. 2010, he had 12 again. Like, that's that's why I say it's unfair. Give this guy some more time. Let him progress to be, literally in the conversation with Randy Moss. Randy Moss had double-digit touchdowns in his first 4 seasons in the NFL. It's not close. I mean, it really needs to stop. Like, they shouldn't be comparing those two guys, not as of yet. And I love Calvin Johnson. If I had my choice, I'm picking Larry first and then Calvin. That would be my choice. Andre Johnson, he gets hurt a little too much for me, but I love him too. But those are the 2 guys I'm picking first. I just think it's unfair for Calvin right now, because he's having a phenomenal season, to be compared to Randy Moss. We're doing him an injustice, meaning, we're expecting him to live up to, that Randy Moss shadow. When, if we look at his resume, he's not. That's not Randy Moss stuff. His rookie year, that's not Randy Moss stuff. Played in 15 games. His second year, 16 games, 14 games, 15 games. It's not like he's missing significant time. So we need to, for Calvin Johnson's sake, let's not do him that injustice by comparing him to Randy Moss as of yet. Calvin's only been to 1 Pro Bowl. Moss was in 3 in his first 4 years. So let's, you know, let's not do that to him yet. It's really unfair. Follow me on Twitter. Leave a comment or something. Let me know what y'all think. Always remember the GGT and give God thanks. One.